British TV show that is set in the not-so-distant future that shows us how technology could affect us, mostly in negative ways. It is a really well-done show that most people quite enjoy, but it's also not for the faint of heart, as a lot of the episodes are really quite depressing. So these are the top 5 episodes that I found to be the most depressing of them all. Number 5. White Bear. A woman named Victoria is punished for a crime repeatedly. She wakes up every day with amnesia. She has no idea what's going on as everyone is acting strange. They're simply recording her or ignoring her cries for help, or they are trying to kill her. It is then revealed that it was all just an act as she is put on a stage and strapped to a chair. The man tells her of the crime she committed against an innocent little girl who she tortured and killed. She is then put on display and paraded down the street as people taunt her and throw things at her. She is then shown a video of the crime she committed and put into a state of amnesia again. They repeat this strange form of torture on a daily basis. Number 4. White Christmas. 2 men in a cabin tell each other stories about their lives. One man talks about the various jobs he had, mostly to do with torturing cookies into submission. Cookies are revealed to be the copies of one's consciousness put into digital form. The man named Joe tells a sad story of how his girlfriend becomes pregnant and then breaks up with him. She then completely blocks him using technology to be unable to see her or her child. He does not get to see the child until the mother dies. When he finally sees her, he can see that his ex had cheated on him, and it wasn't his daughter all along. He is so upset by this that he accidentally kills the child's grandfather and leaves the child alone, causing her to die as well. It is then revealed that Joe is a cookie of the real Joe that has been tricked into giving his confession. Joe's cookie is then left in a digital form of torture for thousands of. Number 4. Playtest. A young man whose father recently died decides to go backpacking around Europe. He keeps rejecting calls from his mother. The episode never explains why he is doing this. Perhaps he is so upset by his father's passing that he just needs a break from it all. While he's in Europe, he runs out of funds, so his friend suggests he make a few bucks by doing a playtest. It ends up being a horrifying VR-type game that puts him into a dream-like state. The game eventually makes him think he escaped it and returned home to his mother, who now has dementia, just as his father did. But he never actually did escape with the game. He was only in it for less than a second and immediately died. Number 2. Shut Up and Dance. A young boy is blackmailed into doing anything for someone who caught a video of him masturbating to child pornography. They eventually make him and another man who has cheated on his wife rob a bank. Just when you thought that that was the worst of it, they end up making him fight a man to the death. He wins the fight. They end up telling on him anyway, so it was all for nothing. Number 1. Crocodile. A woman and her boyfriend at the time accidentally kill a man. They decide to get rid of his body, destroying the evidence. Years later, they are never found out, and the woman became a successful architect. Her old boyfriend comes to tell her that he is going to tell the truth about the murder to the victim's family. She does not approve of this, so she murders him to stop him from telling the truth. She ends up witnessing an accident on the same night that she committed the second murder. A woman comes with technology to view memories to find out info about the accident she witnessed. But she ends up seeing the memory of the second murder as well. She kills the woman and her husband, as she doesn't want him to come looking for her. The worst part about this is that she ends up killing the couple's baby as he is a witness. The baby ends up being blind anyway, so the memory technology would have not have been able to identify her. Thankfully, they had a pet hamster who they used the technology on to identify her and send her to prison. So there you have it. Those are the top 5 most depressing episodes on Black Mirror. They're all very good episodes, but they're definitely not for the faint of heart, and most of them made me cry, but it's still a really good show and I really do enjoy it. What are your favorite episodes, and which ones do you think are the darkest or most scary or most depressing ones? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Bye.